Hello and welcome. This is Melsgunner, and we're back with some more Into the Breach. It's time for a new run and a new squad. I finished up a successful run with the Steel Judica, and now it's time to move on to the Flame Behemoths, which is next in line. They are invincible to flames. These mechs aim to burn any threat to ashes. So I went ahead and took a little bit of a look at this ahead of time, although I haven't yet played with them, so we'll have to see exactly how these mechanics play out. But we have the flame mech with a flamethrower, which is going to do 2 damage, which is pretty good. And it's also going to push the opponent back, as well as lighting the tile that I hit on fire and the enemy on fire. So that's quite a lot of things that happens with that one attack. I also have a passive ability. As the description for the squad said, all mechs are immune to fire with this ability. Moving on, we have the Meteor mech, which is going to be our artillery mech. A pretty standard attack, except we don't do damage. Instead, we light a tile on fire, and then that obviously will also burn the unit that we hit. Now, the last mech we have is the SWAT mech, and this one's going to be a little bit trickier to use. So we have a teleporter here. Now, I've seen this ability before. I don't know exactly the particulars on how it works, like what the range is and everything like that. I could see the ability to kill enemies with this, though, if I place myself over an area that, because it looks like we do fly here, that would kill a unit, like water, I could teleport them into that. Now, I don't remember if flying units can be over water and still use their attacks. I think they can, or we could also do that over a pit that they'd fall into or what have you. So that would be the idea of how you'd use that to kill. Otherwise, you're just, swapping them to change their position so that their attacks don't land or what have you. All right, with that all being said, what are the achievements? Well, we have to teleport a unit 4 tiles away. Again, I don't know the range of that ability, so I don't know how hard this is going to be, but I would presume that there's going to be some difficulty to that, so maybe this doesn't have that great a range, perhaps. We have Scorched Earth. We have to end a battle with 12 tiles on fire, considering that, a couple of our units can light things on fire, and maybe we can buff that as well. That's doable, I think, although 12 tiles is quite a bit. And then we have to also light 5 enemies on fire simultaneously. Again, that is our thing that we do, but 5 might be a little tricky, so we'll have to see. Let's go ahead and start. Now, because I have an achievement to have a pilot get to the final fight 3 times, as a matter of fact, I may be able to look at that now. Yeah, so have an individual pilot fight the final battle 3 times across multiple games. So we have 2 with the pilot that we have now. So all we have to do is get to that final fight. So I'm going to just look for the quick out. 2 islands, then we're done. All right, let's see where we want to start. This place is going to be good because of the forest tiles light on fire, but we don't really have a means to do that. The enemy does, but our attacks light tiles on fire already, so it wouldn't be necessarily a great benefit to us. These enemies here don't seem like they'd be too hard to deal with. We could handle these guys because as much as the one guy gives all the enemies armor, fire doesn't protect the damage as from fire as far as I know. So, okay. Okay, we can handle this guy. The beetle, I don't think we've ever faced before. And that one might be tricky, so... I'd say it'd be between these 2 would be the easier ones for us to handle right now. If we're trying to go for something that's tough now so that we get an easier fight later, maybe this one first, and then we do either of these 2 later. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Well, between these 2, I'm going to go with this one. So we have to block Vex spawning 3 times and protect the coal plant. Let's take a look at our guys, though, and how we would upgrade them. So we can upgrade the range of the flamethrower. That's interesting. It only costs us 1 power to do. And we could further that range with more power. Okay. Over here, backburn. So we're increasing the amount of tiles that burn. And then just giving damage. At the moment, we don't do any damage. We just do fire. So that'd be good maybe to have. Now let's teleporter. +1 range. +2. Okay, so it is only adjacent at the moment. Okay, so that is going to make that even trickier to use. This guy here is going to be very difficult to use. No, I don't know. With our units, can we block 3 times? That might not actually be possible with our units. We don't have a lot of health to use. I say we go to the landfill. I think it's to our advantage to get more perfect, get a perfect island rather than get more stuff. And I don't know if we can do that one. So, okay, got the teleporters. Hopefully I can keep in mind our abilities. So we've got these guys that can leap. It doesn't look like they're going to be endangering anything necessarily. So maybe I spawn here to protect the building. And then you just go in the back so we can do whatever. And as long as we post you somewhere, maybe I can get a teleporter kill with the water, although that's going to be tough, I'd say. Let's just move in a place where I'm not going to get tied up. Oh, that would tie me up, though, wouldn't it? Let's move here instead. That way that guy can't tie me up. Okay. Confirm. Now, I put the pilot with armor and this guy because that seemed to make the most sense. Okay, so if I can get to this spot, let's see how this works. Yeah, there we go. So that's exactly what we want. Let's kill this guy to get rid of the armor. The fire should kill the other guy because fire happens first. So we would just put the fire right on him. Okay, kill that guy. Oh, did it not do the damage? I thought it did 2 damage. It says damage 2, but then it's not showing the damage. I'm a little bit confused. Alright, well, let's do this. I should burn this guy to death. I am a little bit confused about the damage too. Why does it say that? Because it didn't actually do any damage. Alright, well, we'll figure that one out. This group seems like it'll be a little tougher than I initially thought. Because I expected that to do 2 damage and it didn't. Maybe it means 2 damage because you're burning the tile and you're burning the guy? I'm not really sure. Well, one way to take care of this guy... well, the fire damage would kill him first, wouldn't it? Because my teleporter only works adjacent tiles... Well, let's double... Yeah, it only works adjacent tiles. I could stop this guy's attack right now by just having him shift over. I mean, that seems to be the logical thing to do, and then we just burn this guy. Burn that guy. This guy would get pushed into the acid, too. So that would be good, probably. I don't know if the burn and the acid stacks. I guess this is a way to find out. If we do that, he's off target now. Then we drop this here. That's going to burn him. It's going to push the other guy into the acid. Guess we'll find out how much damage is going to be done here. It's saying that the armor will block the damage, but now I'm not sure. I'm pretty certain that, well, you know, there's one way to find out. Acid is currently nullifying the effects. Oh, okay. But the question I have is, does armor protect you against fire? All other damage, yeah. Fire it is going to go through that. All right. Well, might as well just punch this guy anyway, just to finish him off. I mean, he's going to die to the... Well, now it's doing damage to him. So maybe you have to light him first. Okay. Well, either way, that's fine. We'll figure this this squad out. eventually. But it seems like you have to light them on fire first, and then you can do 2 damage. It's kind of weird how that works. Okay. Well, I should probably focus on the damage that matters. And what is the order we got? So 3 is going to land first. It only does 1 damage, though, so it's not going to kill this guy. But only 2 attacks are actually going to land in a matter that... the other thing I could do here, I wouldn't want to do it now because I would hurt my own guy. But I drop fire here, that pushes this guy here. So what I'm thinking is I could probably get a kill if I move here. Now, the question is, will this guy get teleported? Because if he gets teleported, I won't get the kill. But if he does, then I can teleport him onto the pool and he'll die. So we'll try this move here. Then do this move. We'll push the guys off of their attacks. Like so. Okay, he does get teleported. His attack is still useless, but... I mean, it's good to know. I figured that would happen. And the armor's going to protect me here, so that guy's going to die. Why don't I just punch him, knocking him off of his attack. Okay. But we do have 1, 2, 3 enemies on fire right now. All right. You have an action available, but it's not an action I can do anything with. So on the turn, I'm starting to learn these guys. It's going to take me a little bit of time. And we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles on fire. Maybe more than that, right? 6? It might be a doable thing. Okay. So in this case, all I have to do is get into a spot to light him on fire. I guess we could just stay where we are here and just teleport this guy. Kill him. Okay. Light that guy on the fire. Fire should happen first. Which will burn him alive. Killing him. And then... you guys are both trying to attack me, so... at this point, we have 1, 2, 3 enemies on fire, and I could put a 4th on fire if I wanted to. Let's just go to try and burn as many tiles as we can. Yeah, so, I mean, I can put quite a few enemies on fire at one given time. Alright, let's end the turn. So this fire should kill him before he does anything. He only has 1 health, so... and then that doesn't hurt me because I have armor. Alright. So on a map I don't have something like that, a pool or something like that, this guy is going to be tough to use, the SWAT mech. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and continue on. Kill 4 enemies inflicted with acid. Okay, that's going to be a somewhat tougher one to do, but we'll try. Okay, so... has assigned an acid tank in the sector to the flame behemoths. Use it to study the acid's effects on the Mech. I mean, I don't know. We really just don't do very much damage. We don't want this guy to be able to tie up buildings or anything, but I don't know if I can really stop it. We'll just end up going here. Put this guy here. And... I mean, technically speaking, I could fly over these mountains, so... there might be a reason to spawn over here. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I'll try. And you're trying to attack me. I'm going to do that. Okay. I could do the one right now. Trying to think of a move here that makes very much sense. Okay, so in this case, I could use either my artillery or my flame mech to kill this guy. I think we just step back one. We use the flame mech to do the job. Not the flame mech, the meteor mech. Okay. Guess I could use this guy to pick up the pod. Then we'll use the flame mech to punch this guy off the building. Okay. We're gonna need to acid him up at some point, but I guess it's gonna be our move. So this should count as one kill of somebody afflicted with acid. So somehow I have to get acid on this guy while he's, you know, while he's still burning, because he will burn to death. Okay, well, he made it a lot easier on me. Okay, never mind. They're really going after my little tank guy here. This should be easy to handle, in my opinion. We can teleport this guy off his attack. So I could either acid this guy or this guy, and then either use this guy to punch him off, which, you know, that he's gonna die anyway, this guy here. So and the flame would kill this guy, so that'd take care of him. So the only thing that's really doing damage at this point is this guy, and all I'd have to do is teleport him away, or... Oh, actually, no, that's not true. This guy will do damage, too. Okay, maybe we use the teleporter here. If I teleport him here, he won't do any damage. Okay, so that's taken care of. I'm not sure I have a way of getting this guy out. Maybe that was the wrong move I just did. Because the teleport guy is probably the only way I could have gotten him out of there. Yeah, I think I've just screwed... I mean, I can get him out, but I'm gonna do... Well, the way I get him out is by punching this guy. Let's do that. Then we just have to push this guy. So I'd probably push him this way. I'll push him that way too. This way would be easier, I think, to handle though. Alright. So I do this. Now he's not going to be forced to be here. I have to move him here, I think, because anywhere else he'd get burned by fire or get killed. So I'll move here, and then we'll acid him up so that he dies under acid. Alright, then the only thing I need to do is, as I said, push the one guy off. So we'll do that, which will push the one guy up and the other guy over. Okay, that should do it. That should be 2. All right, well, he already has acids on him, so that makes that easier. I just need to put him in a place where he's gonna die. And honestly, I can just pull him on into fire, right? You're attacking there, you're attacking there. Attacking there. So, all I have to do is push both of them then. So, move here. That will knock both of them off their attacks. And push the one into fire. Then... this guy, we swap into fire. So now he's burning, we don't even have to worry about that. Then I move... we know this guy's gonna die in 2 turns no matter what, so maybe we should acid him up. Sure. And then... fortunately, I can't actually get to anybody. You just kill him now to save myself the trouble. I can't do him because he'd run into my own guy. Yeah, I can't move here because this guy's blocking, unfortunately. All right, we'll just finish him off, I guess. Okay, so now all we have to have is that this guy die, and he's already on fire, so I think that's a matter of time. Okay, so they're gonna get their armor up. Where this guy leaps is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I figured as much. Now the fire will kill this guy, so I don't really have to worry about him. We could acid him up and then just punch him with the fire. And that'll take care of him. Then I just need to make sure to knock these guys off their attacks, which shouldn't be too hard. So, let's do the move in the right order. So, acid, move, punch. Okay. So we just need to knock this guy off his attack, so I'm going to drop this here. We'll push him over. Okay. Then we just need to teleport this guy off his attack. And as I said, this guy will die to the fire before his attack goes off, so... at least... oh. I wouldn't actually teleport him off his attack. That sucks. Hold on. I don't have enough movement points to get there. Ah! Alright, so we're going to take the power grid damage. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Alright. Well, again, as I said, there's not anything I can do about it. If I could get in behind him, I could have teleported him off, or if I had more range to the teleporter, I'd been able to do that, but... oh, well. Fortunately, we resisted. That's lucky. We've got the objective. Happy with that. A little bit tougher one to do. And we got the time pod, which again is part of our objectives. Get a reactor core, which I think I know how I'm going to invest that right away. I'm probably going to go towards this guy. In any case, it's a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mechs signing out.